onye kpata nkwa arụrụ si ngwele bịa tụọ onye ava. In other words, if you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards to come to roost, right?
He who fetches ant-infested firewood should be ready to host the lizard for a feast. In other words, if you roll with pigs, be ready to be sold with death. Whatever decision you make, you live with it, whether good or bad. Whatever you sow is what you reap. When you bring an infested firewood to your house, you are invariably inviting lizard to feast at your house. Guys, according to the Ebubedike himself, Yul Edochie father, I mean the living legend, Peter Edochie, the proverb when he give for here. So my own little understanding regarding his son's issue, Yul Edochie recent misbehavior and insensitive content with Judy Austin on social media, Pete Edochie explained through his parables as usual. When someone opens the door for mosquitoes, would you complain when malaria strikes? No. Since Yul Edochie has decided to bring in a foreign and infested woman into the family, he has invited all the lows, backwardness, pains, insult, curse, and so on in his life. For me, this na the proverb when Peter Edochie talk for this recent interview when he the trend with the Chudi. In summary, make Yul Edochie ready to bear the consequences of his action, as Baba himself, Peter Edochie, has given up on him. Right from the initial beginning of this polygamy brouhaha, Peter Edochie wash hand comot from Yul Edochie matter. That's why he didn't go with him to pay Judy Austin's bride price. That's why he didn't consent this marriage, like he not give a fatherly blessing to Yul Edochie as his son. He didn't accept Judy Austin as his daughter-in-law. According to him, Judy Austin is banished from entering his household. My people, Peter Edochie publicly, every time when the interview hit on him, they always talk and say, a man cannot take fire into his bosom and don't get burnt. Polygamy not be child's play. If your skin not full, not pull body. As it is now, Yul Edochie not just bring your own name, Yul down, but the entire Edochies. The name the Ebubedike has built for years, for almost 5 or 6 decades now. When Peter Edochie don't dare for the entertainment industry, we never hear one thing, one scandal or the other linked to his name. But immediately Yul Edochie decided to go through this part of polygamy, they begin make caricature of Peter Edochie name for social media. Anyway, guys, according to the interview, one I just watch with the Chudi, when they ask Peter Edochie the situation, or rather, was he say concerning his son Yul Edochie recent misbehavior. Peter Edochie, when I know say, they always use proverb. He who fetches ant-infested firewood should be ready to host the lizard for feast. According to the Igbos, they said it's an Igbo adage. He who goes to the farm and gets ant-infested firewoods. Amongst all the good firewoods in the farm, he decided to go and get the ant-infested one. Shouldn't be surprised when lizards start paying him a visit. Like lizards will start disturbing him now. What do you expect? So, Peter Edochie is likely saying that you reap what you sow. Yes. He's talking about Yul Edochie life, what he will become in the future. Whatever you sow is what you reap. So Yul Edochie, as it is now, you are sitting on a long thing. You are on your own. This one, when it be say your family members, your own papa, don't they use adage, they use proverb, they send message to you. Then just know that you are finished, because what an old man sits to see, Even if the child climbed the highest Iroko tree or the highest mountain, he cannot see it. Yul Edochie, you are not wiser than your father. This part of polygamy when you don't allow Judy Austin ruined everything you've worked for. Your career, your wife, your children, even your own family, your siblings. Yul, you better take a chill pill. Before you go out with a widow, you must first ask what by a husband. Yul Edochie is so unfortunate, say, indeed, lion no fit born goat. As it is now, like I said, you are on your own. Peter Edochie don't finally just scatter the remaining table when be remain, when this lover scatter remain. That is to say that his family are not in support of his recent decision. This one when he be say, May Edochie don't even file lawsuit against Yul and Judy Austin. So, the family definitely will be proud of the woman May Edochie is. Yes, she refused to compromise her peace for polygamy. May Edochie stood by what she wants. Right from the onset, she said she can't be cajoled into accepting polygamy. She can't be numbered as a wife. She knows her worth and value. That is it. May Edochie, may God bless you. And I believe, I pray, you get the justice you deserve, because these two people, really, they played with your mental health. Yes, they disturb your peace, not be small. So it's time for them to pay for all the damages. My people, make una drop una comment. As it is now, Peter Edochie don't wash his hand, come on for anything Yul Edochie involve himself put, and make we all see how the end go come. This one when Peter Edochie don't use adage, they talk to Yul Edochie, supposing he gets sense enough now, I believe say he for still do the needful. Yes, so because it's not over when it's not over yet. Yul Edochie, you are fetching trouble instead of welcoming peace. Imagine barely 1 month after your first son, Kambilichukwu RIP, you begin misbehave for social media. Even if at all you not feel anything for May Edochie again. Even if at all she offend you, say you not feel forgive that woman, but at least you shouldn't get your children involved in a mess. Yes, Yul Edochie, you not just haunt May alone, you haunt the kids she bore for you. Well, as it is now, I love as the matter they go. Make Yul and Judy Austin just know, say, they are on their own. No support from whatsoever, either from Yul's father or family members. As Judy Austin don't decide to put breast on top Yul Edochie ear, close am. You know, they hear advice again from anybody. Now, only God Almighty. Now, he go come save Yul Edochie come up from this mess. My people, make una drop una comments. Yes, drop am as e dey hot for the comment section. How na dey see the proverb, the Igbo adage when Peter Edochie use for his son Yul Edochie. Since he be say he don't decide to go fetch ant-infested firewood instead of all the good firewood when he be say he dey bush, then make he ready to invite the lizard for a feast. In summary, ready to bear the consequences of his action. Whatever he sow is what he will reap. Yul Edochie cannot escape the consequences at all. Even not now. Definitely, it will happen in the future. Hey, now wow. If you roll with pigs, get ready to be sold with death. Oh, yes, whatever decision you make in life, you will live with it, whether good or bad. Thank you, Peter Edochie. Indeed, you are a man full of wisdom. God bless you guys. This na Baz News. Hit on the follow button. And the least you can always do to support me is help me share my video. I will see you all on my next upload. Bye.
Onye kpata nkụ arụrụ si ngwele bịa tụọ onye aba. In other words, if you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards to come to roost, right? Good.